Welcome back to To Be Seen. I'm Joe Dove, co-host of Dis Dungeon and co-host of this show called Trailer Fiend, where we are just fiending for the next movie trailers. And boy, do we have a doozy this week. Army of the Dead.
Yes, which is no relation to Army of Darkness.
Right, which I was hoping it was. Until there's nothing worse than seeing a trailer that you get excited for. You know, you got Batista and zombies, and all of a sudden it says, directed by Zack Snyder. And I'm like, oh no.
Oh, this is going to be great. There's going to be like a zombie version of like Martha Washington somewhere, and it's going to be like, what is that? Who is that?
It's Martha.
Martha? Why did you say that name?
Why did you say Martha? Oh man, I this looks cool, and Zack Snyder is actually going to use the daytime for once. I was very surprised and very excited because he always has everything with this nighttime filter. Like even Man of Steel, Superman is the bright, shining example of hope. And
yeah, I know. There's actually a desaturated edition of Man of Steel online.
I would love to see.
People want to. You can get the color corrected to make it actually vibrant colors again.
I would love to see that. I think that would be a better movie because Superman is.
I wish I knew the link to it still, but I can always find it somewhere.
Yeah, send me that link because I'd love to see that. But this movie looked really cool. I think Batista is really making it as an action star because he was so still. He was like invisible, and I almost didn't see him until he moved, and then he was starting to shoot, and I knew that was going to be dope. But they kind of used the trope from Walking Dead, have this like army of zombies coming at you, and I think that's part of what made The Walking Dead pretty cool is because you never saw like a huge army and how to deal with that with just a small group of people. You know, in the zombie movies, I think they maybe got 100, and it's like, oh, okay. But then Walking Dead, and then of course this show, it's like, whoa, there's like thousands of zombies over here. What are we gonna do? So I think that looks cool. For a little bit, I thought Batista was like Metal Gear Solid until Army of the Dead came out, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That's what we're watching. But I think it looks dope. What do you think?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I see Batista's really been trying to do a lot of movies now, trying to be like the next Brock.
Yeah.
He's thinking like, I can go from like past like wrestler to serious actor and doing as many different films as he can.
I believe in you.
And he's trying not to get pigeonholed as just being a Marvel guy.
Yeah. Batista. I actually really enjoyed that movie he did with the little girl, the spy movie.
Yeah, the Amazon one.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. But, I digress. This movie...
Yeah, well, that's kind of weird. I got to admit, the one thing, I actually haven't seen that one yet, but it's just kind of weird because Amazon Prime is like one of those few streaming services where almost everybody has it, but nobody uses it. It's like, I buy Amazon Prime. Is it for the movies or the TV shows? No, it's for the free shipping.
And then
that's like if you basically got, okay, we're going to give you like one of the Star Wars movies with every time you purchase a bag of potato chips. It'd be like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, did you watch the new Star Wars? No, I just had a bag of chips.
I really enjoyed that bag of chips. And what's funny is like I heard a lot of my friends that have Amazon. I'm not really one. I just recently did. A lot of them were always complaining, man, all of a sudden I got shipping fees. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, like my Prime membership was a little bit more. And it was like, I got shit. I don't know. It's like, well, it sucks for you. I just go to they have the hub by me. I go to the locker, I get my thing and call it a day. I prefer it that way. I don't like stuff coming to I'm in an apartment now, so it's a little bit different. And, the apartment building doesn't really have access like that. So like they just leave it on my stoop. And I'm not too far from...
You don't think that the thing would still be there at the end of the day?
Nope. Guarantee you, not going to be there. I get lucky with the packages that come to my house for my job, but they're big boxes and it has like my name on it and it doesn't look like it's anything, so people just leave them alone. Or a dog will piss on them. That's like the worst that can happen. But, this movie looks kind of cool. Netflix is really stepping it up with these Netflix original movies. And, yeah, I'm down for it. In May, it's going to be something exciting to watch. I really want to go to the movie theaters again, and I'm hoping everybody gets their shot. And I hope it doesn't turn people into zombies via I Am Legend.
Yeah, I mean, I had the shot and I feel fine. Except,
you got the vaccine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're all shotted up?
Well, actually, yeah, that's just on the arm, but then this was just scratch myself and
Oh, I thought
there's
that's
like a
what they
little
were
bit of
injecting it because I was like, wow, why do you have a Band-Aid on your head? And then you told me you got the vaccine, so I figured, oh, maybe they made a mistake. We're gonna just put it in your forehead. See how
perfectly fine. You know, there's just occasionally like some skin falling off, a little bit.
Wait, what?
Occasionally, like a little bit of a hard stop thing. I mean, I don't know why.
Wait.
Oh, I'm not a zombie. I'm just going with the joke because I actually did like. I don't know how the hell like that thing happened.
You just woke up one day and your skin was falling off, and then you right after you got the vaccine. Are we gonna be? Is this gonna be an anti-vax show?
Actually, if I had to give anybody any advice, I would say this: if your comb has like those little things at the top and they fall off, stop using it.
Oh my god! Start to use some cream, Scott.
You can stab yourself with your comb.
Well, somebody's gonna teach Billy how to comb his hair over here. Well, that's it for us for this week. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and especially subscribing to the channel. We could use all the new friends we can. And if you're new to the channel, I really appreciate you spending the time with us as we talk about what we're fiending for, and that's trailers. And we will be back next week with another wonderful trailer that was actually by request. And we'll see you there, and you'll find out what it is.
Oh, and if we can just do one last shout out before this thing ends, check out Terrifier 2. If you want to see a horror movie that looks like it was made with used Resident Evil engine from like maybe the PlayStation 4, that is definitely a horror film for you.
If you
from
like
a director who saw Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses.
And the director that saw Puddles the Clown and was inspired by his singing and thought, wow, he's really tall. He'd be a good serial killer. This is the movie for you.
So if we had to mention horror films, just give a shout out to him.
All righty.